What is up, GDQ Twitch chat? Welcome to Challenger Approaching. If you're watching on the YouTube VODs channel, hello. My name is Adef. This is Challenger Approaching. Like I said, this is the show all about challenge runs and the runners who perform them. I've got a real treat for you this evening. If you are a longtime viewer of Challenger Approaching, you will know this is not the first time we have had something like this. 2.5 or 3 years ago, my good buddy Danny B sent me an OT puzzle as a part of like a showcase I was going to do here on the GDQ channel. And since then, once per year Danny and I will exchange puzzles. I think this is the third time we've done a proper puzzle exchange. But Danny B, welcome and hello.
Hello.
Danny, is this the third? I think this is the third time we've done this.
Yeah, I think so.
What were some of our puzzles in the past? You did the one where I had to kill enemies in a certain order.
Yeah, it was like kill an increasing number of enemies in each dungeon, starting with 4 enemies in the Deku tree.
And then I gave you something about getting unique dungeon sculptures without like hook shot.
Oh, you gave me the scarecrow one, and I was amazed at how many scarecrow spots there were.
Low key, I think that might be my finest moment.
This one that you're gonna do today, that they can see on the screen right now, I think is probably my favorite one that I've given you.
Well, it's not only impressive probably on the technical side. I have not looked yet, but it also all I know is that I have a tracker in front of me, a custom-made tracker.
Yeah, I made the tracker this morning,
which seems like a whole thing. Whereas I just made my standard image for you to have. But anyway, yeah, so basically the idea behind this, everybody, is that Ocarina of Time has a long history of puzzles. They are often community made. Sometimes they'll have rewards, like first person to solve it gets $100 or something. But there also used to be puzzle races with like randomized puzzles. So Danny and I are sort of continuing the tradition by doing puzzles we make for each other. And with that, I think I'm ready to go, Danny, if you're ready.
All right, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, so I'm going to do Danny's puzzle first, and then Danny will do mine second. So I'm going to start here in 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck.
Okay.
All right, so the title of this challenge is Masochism 64. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to drop a couple lines of lore.
Okay, I'm not going to look at the puzzle until you read the lore.
After defeating the King of Evil, Link has been feeling restless. So much adventure, so much danger, and now nothing. He's become numb to the simple things. He needs action. He needs to feel something again. And your goal is to travel around Hyrule and collect 64 pain points from unique types of damage sources of varying rarity. And all the different types of damage you can take and the corresponding rarity groups are there on your screen. There are 4 groups: common, uncommon, rare, and legendary, worth 1 point, 3 points, 5 points, and 10 points each, respectively. And there are some restrictions in how you're allowed to play this. First of all, you have to get 64 points in total. The total point tracker is at the very bottom, so 0 to 64. Each pain type can only be used 1 time to score.
Okay.
And here's the big one. You may not score from the same rarity group twice in a row. So if you decide to score on a common, the next one that you get has to be not common. Any of the other 3 types.
Okay.
You can't be invincible. Your health must actually decrease on each hit in order to score points.
Okay.
And then here is my mercy to you. You may choose to take extra damage at any time for no points.
That was going to be my
question.
question.
Outside of the challenge order.
That was going to be my question.
If you take fall damage and you want to say I'm going to count that as my point, that's fine. You can just say I'm not going to count that.
Okay. Wow, 64 is going to be a lot of points.
There are 83 points available in total.
So I'm probably going to have to do one of the legendary ones, most likely.
There is no way to. If you skip both legendaries, you're at 63 very intentionally.
Glitched floor. Are you talking about like Ganon floor type beat?
No. So, okay, if there's any of these you don't understand, feel free to let me know.
I want to think about it before
okay.
I don't want to. I don't want it to be given away right away. OBS be wildin'. Okay, well, you know what? I think at the start here, I don't want to think too hard about this because I think the beginning should be relatively easy. The cool thing about this puzzle is that there's not restrictions on like what I can and cannot get, which means I really should just be collecting a ton of stuff to open up a lot of options for myself. Just going through the common list. Common is pretty easy, obviously.
Yeah. I'm going to give you one major piece of advice right off the bat.
Okay.
Don't go in too hard on really easy ones.
Oh,
Save
yeah.
them.
Save
them.
Yeah. No, that is obvious to me.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
In fact,
because of the fact.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because of the fact that you can't score from the same group consecutively, every
exactly.
time you do an easy one,
it needs to be
you must do a hard one after.
Yeah.
So I would go for hard ones and then do easy ones just to pad out the difference.
Yeah, so I'm going to make a blanket statement right now. Until I say otherwise, I'm not counting anything.
Okay.
Any damage that takes place in the first probably, I'm going to say 20 minutes, probably won't count.
Also, the tracker will take care of your inability to...
Excellent.
Click one, for example.
All right, I shall click enemy. Oh, no!
You can't do another common.
Now, this guy went to college for computer science.
I did not, actually.
All right, whatever, dude.
But you also, the tracker will prevent you from unchecking them in anything other than the reverse order of what you checked them in, so that you can't get your order messed up and like figure out what you need to do, can't do next.
Interesting. Okay.
So you won't mess up the tracker is what I'm saying. So feel free to abuse it.
I will do my best. I'm also not reading Twitch chat during this because it's just not possible. I'm just doing Rupee collection here in Kokiri Forest. I'm also super rusty at OOT right now, so this bridge clip's gonna go real bad. Just kidding.
Very nice.
Super weird angle as well.
Also, I just want to apologize for my voice for everybody listening. I had a long weekend.
A long good weekend.
It was a pretty good weekend. Adef and I hung out on Ludwig's speedrun event and had a good time.
Yeah, this is the first time that we're doing this after having literally seen each other in person like 48 hours ago. Okay, man, I haven't even really thought about this, to be honest. I'm just gonna get an Ocarina, because why not?
Yeah, the Ocarina is like... The good thing about this is you can never back yourself into a corner in terms of like items.
Exactly.
The only thing you can mess up is like going in too hard on one group and being unable to use it like in the future.
Okay.
So how about just read through them all, make sure you understand them all.
Yeah. So enemy, good. Explosive, great. Fall Void, I assume is just like jumping off the ledge on Death Mountain Trail, for instance.
Yeah, any pit that voids you out.
Cool. Burn Tick.
Being on fire and having it decrease slowly over time.
So that would be like a fire keys burns you or a torch slug.
Correct. Yeah, not the initial hit, but the burn after.
Yeah. Rolling Boulder, obvious. Blade Trap is those little things that move around in like Shadow Temple.
Yes, I'm also including any of the like large environmental spinning blades, like in Ice Cavern or the few in Shadow Temple that like spin around, or the guillotines in Shadow Temple. Anything that's like a blade in the environment works fine.
Okay, cool. Lava Tick is like standing in the lava in Fire Temple or DC.
Yep.
I guess not DMT. That would be the Lava Void. Poison Tick can be Bongo Boss Room. It can also be Sunsong Grave. Wallmaster Void, obvious enough. Heat Timer Death, also obvious. Drown Timer Death, a little harder, but obvious. Rolling Goron can be done as child or adult. Drink Poe is annoying. Just get to full health and pray, I guess. I'm gonna do a crazy thing and open W split really quick. Because for bottom of the well choose, I'm gonna do a very specific thing. I guess I could do Poison Tick in bottom of the well basement. Freeze Tick, easy enough. Iron Knuckle Throne. Oh, when they break the thing and it hits you?
Uh-huh.
Can that be not the throne, but the columns also?
Yeah, sure. Any of the debris.
Okay. Floor or wall spike?
Like the things surrounding Morpha's room or
okay.
like any of those kinds of like spikes that deal damage on contact.
We're Wessing. So far, I'm autopiloting all right, to be honest.
That's the beauty of the beginning of most OOT runs.
Exactly.
It's just like 10 years of muscle memory taking control.
Timeout Void is a little trickier, but definitely possible. A lot of puzzles have them. Eyeball Frog also has it.
Keep in mind, not all timeout voids actually deal damage. Trade quest ones do not. They just bring you back.
Oh, yeah. So I guess just puzzles? Or like GTG puzzles?
Yeah, GTG. I think like Jabu Compass maybe.
Oh, yeah.
There's a few of them. Like Water Trial, the block room. Yeah.
Crush Void is like Shadow Temple. There's also ways you can do it from OOB.
Yep.
Though I'd have to think about that. Ice Spike is like Ice Cavern.
Yeah, the ones that drop from on the ceiling.
Now
the legendaries are special. I'm really happy about these.
So Action Swap Arrow is not a trick I have ever actually performed, but I am aware of it.
Okay. I will tell you the item requirements for it if you want.
Yeah, I'll think about it for a second. I think you need a slingshot.
That is one way.
Or a stick.
Slingshot or a bow should do it.
Okay, I'm feeling slow and bad right now, so I'm just gonna go in here. Just give myself time with the Navi dive here. Sorry, say that again about Action Swap?
Slingshot or bow can do it.
Okay. I didn't know you could hurt yourself doing it.
That's the tricky part. You have to do something special.
That's news to me, which does not bode well.
It's not hard, at least. It's just cool.
Glitched floor. Yeah, I think I could teach myself Action Swap in a break, probably. I can't imagine it's that difficult, given that it was discovered like a decade ago. Remember when it got discovered, we were like, light arrows without light arrows, and then it turned out not to be that useful. Yeah,
Action Swap is the coolest thing you can do is like make a sound with it.
Yeah,
like
you
the
can
wasteland
cause
sound.
sounds. Yeah, exactly. I'm getting the bottle just because it's another high utility item. I think I'm probably gonna RBA once or twice. Glitched floor. I gotta think about this.
This is a little known thing.
I'm a little known thing.
Ooh.
I don't know what I mean by that.
Are you using a segment timer to time the green bubble backflip?
I don't want to answer that question because I fear I will be judged. Oh God, it's gonna be grim.
You got plenty of time.
Yeah, I do have plenty of time. Oh no, don't do that. What? Okay, I'm actually not gonna make it. Okay, cool. Well, we're just gonna do it the old-fashioned way. Is it side hop left?
You can just do one ESS turn to the right from straight on.
To the right?
Yeah. Yeah, that should work.
Oh my God.
That guy. And also, if you come up with any...
Are you sure it's to the right?
Yep. Oh, no, it's the other way. I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
I
was like, this isn't right.
Well, yeah. If you do it on the other side of the hole, it works too. But,
oh, I've never tried that.
So, if you come up with any unique damage sources that aren't listed, we can negotiate on points as well.
Okay. Interesting. I like that rule. I'm gonna save. Should have equipped, but that's fine. That does not look good to me.
Looks fine, dude. Hell yeah.
Okay, that's an Ocarina dive. I'm not going to explain it.
I can explain it.
I'm going to take a poison tick, Danny, I think.
Yeah, all right, do it.
Why not, right?
Yeah, why not? That's
Okay,
one.
boom.
You got 3 points. So the way that this works is, you fall down a hole into the basement, and there's supposed to be a loading trigger that like unloads the upper room and loads the bottom room. But when you fall in Ocarina mode, which is the whole reason we did the weird little jump onto the enemy, it avoids interacting with the room transition trigger, and so you fall into the basement while the upper room is still loaded. And notably, the water from the upper room stays loaded, so you can use it to float back up.
Do I want to do anything else here? I'm really trying to think.
Things you can do here are like enemies and burns, and Wallmaster Voids if you do one of the commons to offset yourself.
True. I don't know that I want to use the commons yet, though. And I can get a Wallmaster Void almost anywhere. I think I'm gonna leave.
Okay. You can also pick up a Hylian Shield if you want like avoid burning later.
True.
You can also do that from the shop later if you want.
Wow, I think this puzzle is gonna take me way longer than yours will take.
This is one of those ones that like feels very overwhelming because there's a lot of options, but
it'll get easier as we go.
Yeah, and also a really good route for it, I think, is probably well under an hour.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna do that.
No, I'm just saying, like you have a lot of overhead time to think and not feel like you're going too slow.
I'm gonna go for Drink Po right now.
Cool.
Wait, that has to be night, yeah?
For what?
Maybe I should. Oh, should I RBA for ZL?
So you will be probably RBAing a quiver later for action swap arrow if you're going to do that, and so you'll like probably want to RBA choose with a Poe along with that as a belt. So
Okay, then
you could
I
save
might,
Poe until then.
Yeah, I think. Oh God, what do I want to do now? Is there anything that's exclusive to Child left? Not
really.
I don't know that any of this would be made easier as Child, really. To be honest. I don't know. I think I might just go adult.
Cool, go for it.
Oh, what is this camera? Hello.
While we go adult, we can talk more about routing. Do you want to know about glitched floor?
Yeah. I could have made this without doing this. Did I just screw myself out of that by looking at it?
Yeah, just walk on it and you'll be fine. Just don't sign out. Cool.
Okay, Link. Can we not do that, please?
Hey, thank you, Dewey. Appreciate it, dude. Yeah, so
do you think it's a bad idea to
go?
go adult here? I don't think so. I think
I don't think it's a bad idea. I think it'll be fine. Everything is possible everywhere. But just to answer the question in chat, why would he choose to not count an enemy hit or any of them in general? And the answer is because he can't use the same grouping more than it's sequentially. And so if he chooses to spend the common ones early, he may lock himself into a situation later where he needs to do a common one just so that he can then do an uncommon one again. So he's being judicious about when he counts the common ones. Since they're so easy, he wants to use them at a time where it makes his routing easier.
Danny, you've cooked up an interesting thing here. I'll be honest.
Yeah,
this would be a great OCS.
Yeah, I think it would. And the good thing about this one is that none of it is execution heavy, but it's paralyzing in terms of your. Oh, by the way, You can crush void here. You can intentionally fail dot skip if you want.
Oh yeah, so I guess I would just...
You would do swordless and hold left too early. Like hold left like immediately on the where you would normally delay.
Yeah,
the
for
left.
swordless, do you let go of Z? Is that what it is?
Just let go of Z during the backward side hop, and then pause buffer.
So let go of Z here, but keep holding down left?
No, you don't have to hold anything. Just don't hold anything. And then pause buffer to the frame where the camera snaps to the ground.
Next frame, I think?
Yep. And now you just hold left. Oh, but you need to retarget the door. I didn't tell you that, and that's my bad.
No, you didn't say that, but I should have known it, to be fair.
That could count as a fall void if we want it to, but...
Where is fall void? No.
Uncommon.
No. Fall void, I'm leaving those commons for now. At a certain point, it would be a problem to leave them too long.
True.
But I don't think we're nearly there yet. This should be fine. I might have let go of target too late. Yeah. Okay, I'll die here, but that's fine. I haven't done swordless dot skip in a long time.
It doesn't come up too often.
No, it does not.
So glitched floor, you want to know about it?
Yeah.
So there are a couple places in the game. Shadow Trial is one, and the room that looks like the bottom of Ganondorf's room on the way up the tower.
Yeah. The pot room?
Yeah, they have these weird floors that if you fall on them fast enough with any horizontal speed at all, you will take a quarter heart of damage.
What?
So it requires absolutely no mechanical skill to do it. If you choose which of those two you want to do, go there, and we can do it.
I think my setup is bad here. I think I moved.
I think you just laid on the backward side up by a couple frames.
Guys, my tech skill issues are showing. Okay, there we go.
Cool. Just release target here, and now retarget and hold left.
Can you... Z has to be buffered in. It can't be held on the...
Correct. All right, we got a crush void.
Yay!
5 points.
I love the noise it makes.
What I was mentioning about the tracker, I'll tell you after.
Oh my god, dude, now my muscle memory is completely borked. Like, do I keep holding down left? I can't even remember. Now I'm thinking about it.
You hold left on the first frame where Link is gone, and just jump slash.
And then it's forward on the second frame,
Forward on the second frame, yeah.
I was just holding down left like a little dum-dum. I think I need one more frame. I didn't hear him.
No, you're fine. This is it.
Dude, I don't know why, but trying to do dot skip another way has erased dot skip from my brain. A trick I have done probably 1,000 times.
The little SpongeBob's in your head opened the file cabinet and just burnt it.
They burned it in place of untarget retarget for the crush wood.
Yeah, I just wanted to point out the only one you can untick is crush void because it's the last one you did. Right?
No,
Poison tick
I
is locked in.
understand.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, I understand. You can basically only untick them in the order you tick them.
Correct.
Okay, so here's the plan, which I'm going to come up with in real time. I'd like to get an uncommon next. I mean, I'm going to be doing basically just like RBA up to...
Kajiro, probably?
Yeah, what specific... Do I need a specific quiver?
Any quiver that holds arrows. Bugs or fish will do.
Okay. I don't think I need to RBA Pocket Cucko for anything.
I also don't think so, unless you just want strength. Like, we will probably end up in Ganon's castle at some point later because there's a lot there. So if you like wanted to enter Light Trial or something, Light Trial has boulders and a timer.
Yeah, but I can enter that without strength.
True, yeah.
And Fire Trial doesn't need me to go that far to get the things that are useful in there.
Yep.
What's the other strength check? Double defense?
Yeah, I think you'll be okay.
And then I guess
strength.
there's silver blocks too, but I don't know. For some reason, I'm paralyzed by the idea that if I RBA Pocket Cuckoo, I'm going to mess something up.
Yeah, skip it.
Okay, so I'm going to go up to Kakariko Village, get the Pocket Egg, probably get a Poe. Well, I need to get bugs, so I guess I'll wait on the Poe. Get bugs, get Pocket Egg, save warp, transition to night. Deliver Pocket Cuckoo, get Kajiro. I'll probably RBA up to Poacher's Saw.
You think you need the songs for something?
I think it's possible.
Okay.
I don't know, but maybe. Also, there's like a background process in my brain right now of trying to come up with things you haven't thought of. And it's not going well. I've dedicated like 15% of the CPU to that, and the process is not returning. I'm trying to think of like bosses that do something weird. Like the Morpha grab is just enemy damage.
Yeah. Yeah. Twin Rova could sub in for burn or freeze, but those are also like super deadly.
I also don't want to go that far.
Yeah. I feel like Iron Knuckle
play up
Thrones
to
is
Twin
probably one of the best ones to not do.
Yeah, it's pretty far. I mean, if I can do both legendaries, that'd be huge. And it sounds like Glitched Floor is just in Ganon's castle.
Yeah, I think doing both legendaries is super doable. I made them legendary not because they're hard, but because they're really cool and really obscure.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I think there could have been a legendary in there that just required like uber tech skill, but it's not necessary for something like this.
Yeah, I feel like it didn't suit the puzzle very well to like put a hard skill check on something. RBA question mark. RBA is a glitch that you use a bottle for. It stands for Reverse Bottle Adventure, and it allows us to manipulate the contents of our inventory. So if you hear us saying, I'm going to RBA bombs or something, it means we're going to use that glitch to like get bombs, essentially.
Here's me leaning over to my Wii, by the way.
He was telling me that its console is super far away, which is why he can't plug in an audio jack to listen directly.
It is far away. Okay. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure what I would use the songs for, but it just feels useful. I don't know. I could always put a pin in my RBA.
I can always do it later. Yeah,
and just do it later.
I would suggest stopping after Kajiro and then only getting Butcher Saw songs if you really need it later.
Yeah, I concur. Like, warp songs would be nice, but not at all a requirement.
Yeah.
I think this will go a lot faster than I think it's going to.
You'll start to snowball pretty quick.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so the plan here, he's going to start kicking off the RPA process. The first few items in the adult trade quest chain are pretty useful items to use with RBA. They correspond to parts of our inventory that are really useful, like a bomb bag or a quiver. And so we're going to start by getting this egg and then move on just a few items into the chain so we can use it for the RBA glitch.
Don't know why I equipped bomb shoes. I'm gonna immediately undo that. Oh my god. Okay, that's the last save word for a while. I don't have to hurt myself leaning over. Okay. So I'm gonna do something that might look useless. I am going to go into the Ganon's Castle area because the first time you enter this area, there is a cutscene, and the cutscene changes the time of day to nighttime.
Can I actually you?
Oh, it happens every time you enter and exit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just realized that. I'm gonna actually myself. Every time you enter this area, it changes the time of day to night. So I'm going to use that to my advantage because the pocket egg must hatch in 1 day night cycle, or rather just the next time it becomes day from night. So if you could get it during nighttime, that would work. So that I can actually myself before Danny is like, oh, it's not a full day night cycle. It's just anytime it becomes day, it will hatch.
I pushed up my glasses and they flashed at the camera, just so you know.
Mine might actually do that if I... push them up. Let's see. It got a little more glare, but nothing nuts. I'd like to kill this Poe, but it's not the end of the world. I also am not going to need my bomb juice, almost certainly, but we'll see. Okay.
All right, so here's the meat of the RBA. We're going to do a glitch with the water to get the bottle on our B button, which triggers the RBA glitch in the first place. Very nice. And so what we've just done is gotten a duplicate bottle into our inventory. And if he RBAs right now, by dropping and catching the bugs on the B button, now he's going to have 29 bomb shoes. He's writing the value of the bug item, which is 29, to the contents of his bomb shoe count slot of his inventory. So now he has 29 bomb shoes.
So I have to be really careful not to equip over my bomb slot because there is not actually anything there. But when you go adult, the game auto-equips. Let's look at Link's eyes. The game auto-equips items you should have. So it tries usually to equip Ocarina, Deku Nuts, and bombs when you go adult the first time. I didn't have any Deku Nuts, so it didn't do that. But for some reason, it really wants you to have the bombs, even if you don't. So it's like a fake bomb slot.
Kogo hatched. So now we're going to get Kajiro out of the deal, and Kajiro is the most useful item for RBA, arguably. It gives you a bomb bag and a quiver, so we can hold bombs and arrows now.
I also need to get a bottle on my bomb slot because you can't get drops unless there is something there. So I am going to drop with bombs on C right and catch with Kajiro on C right to do both of those things.
Okay, so now we can hold bomb drop, or now we can spawn bomb drops, and then now we can hold bomb drops and arrows. Very cool. Nice. All right, we're set up. What are we doing next? Hook shot?
Yeah. And I'll take a burn tick here.
Okay.
I guess.
Hey, why not?
Oh, I could have done crush here too, I suppose.
Yeah, true.
Oh, you know what? Yeah. Okay, this does not count as enemy. Even though it sure looks like it.
Should this be the one where he like doesn't throw any decently in your path?
I just have to run into one somewhere that's... Yeah, I'll do it right here. Just need to do it where it wasn't a problem. Okay, I'll count that later in a second. Just need to get past the race first.
Weirdly, did that even like set you on fire?
Yeah,
it does. It does. Okay.
I also worried that, like wondered about that and worried for a moment when I said I would do it. But it does. So.
Yeah, it might not have actually ticked the burn because you roll right after, but it doesn't matter. We'll count.
Yeah, okay. Okay, bud. You must stand there and burn.
Link's trying to feel something, man. Don't get in the way of his...
Casual 54? Oh, talk to him, please. Anyway, everything's fine. I'm gonna do Drink Po next. And then we're gonna do a Gallivant through Shadow Temple.
Since you have the Poe and you can do it at literally any time.
You would recommend waiting?
Yeah, I might just keep that in my pocket until you feel like you're in a bind.
It's like literally a pocket damage source. That's a good point.
Yeah, that and explosives are like the two that you can just do anytime you want. So they're good ones to like save until you really need it. All right, so now we have bombs from our RPA. And we can just keep reloading this grave to get 5 more every time. So we'll probably do that for a little bit just so we can have some bombs to hang out with. And then you said Shadow Temple's coming up?
I think so.
So what can we do in Shadow Temple? We got Fall Voids,
a lot.
Blade Traps.
We can do everything.
Wall Master.
We can do literally everything except for Rolling Boulder in common.
Yeah.
We can do Wall Master Void. We can do... Actually, are there Wall Masters in Shadow Temple?
Yeah, in the big cavernous room with the guillotines.
Yeah, you're right. And you know what? Just for hearts, I'm gonna take a peek in here.
Yeah.
Dude.
I don't think there's any timeouts available in Shadow Temple.
There's the spikes.
If you pass the boat, there would be the spike.
No. I'm talking about the spike. There's a blade trap.
Oh, blade trap. Yes.
But
are there wall spikes or floor spikes? Oh, yes, there are. There's invisible floor spikes in the room with the 2 re-deads before the big flaming skull.
Hang on. I did not interpret any of what you just said.
Void out for being on the wrong side of the Dampe door.
That's a crush.
Yeah, it's the crush void is actually different. If you're in it, it's a crush. Just being on the wrong side, I don't know. I'd probably just count that as like a fall void if we wanted to count it as something.
It's a timer void because you're slow. I feel like this trick is such well-trodden ground by now.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Do we really need to explain what's happening here?
Nah. We just get in the Shadow Temple. And the only questionable thing is the door blocking Shadow Temple doesn't load because we hop over the room transition trigger, which would normally spawn it. It's like in the stairs. So hover boots are just a really good utility item to have at all times. Like hover boots are just great. So we're gonna pick those up. Don't even know if we need them, but like might as well just have them. They're right here.
I would like them. And I want Deku Nuts as well. You never know.
It's a good sound. It's a great sound.
What is this movement?
I was debating making like getting
hand grab.
No, the getting drained by the re-deads. I was trying to come up with a PG word.
What?
Drained by re-deads, as I was thinking about using that as a unique damage type, but I figured it's just an enemy hit.
Yeah, I think so. Like our likes, you know, is that a unique?
Yeah.
They're all enemy. It's just enemy damage source.
Yeah, basically. This is like an elemental spell attack that they do separately from touching them.
Okay, where did you say there were floor wall spikes in Shadow? I'm really trying to think.
So after the big cavernous room with the guillotines, if you go off to the right, there's like the room with the 5 silver rupees. Invisible floor spikes there.
Yeah. Okay. Would you like to take a stab at first, second, or third try Truth Spinner here?
We're getting first try, for sure.
Love the sound of that. Nice movement. Nice inventory. What is the cause of those black lines?
RBA.
But like it can happen even if you just have like weird things in your inventory at different times. Like,
yeah, it's when you have stuff that isn't meant to be in the slot. Like,
sad.
I don't actually know the deep cause, but
just pull the third here. Shoot my shot. Call my shot. No, I'll go second.
Anyone who doesn't know and is a nerd like me, the chances in order of first, second, or third try are 44%, 22%, and 33% in that order. So if you have to make a bet, always bet on first try.
Is the BMOS head exploding a unique damage source?
I was thinking about that. I would just count it as an explosive.
Okay.
It does do different damage than like your inventory explosives. It does, for some reason, for those of you who don't know, the getting hit by the BMOS head's explosion deals 7/8 of a heart of damage, or is it 5/8? It's eighths, which is weird in and of itself.
Really?
All right, this is called a weird shot. By touching damage in a weird way, you can go underground.
It's weird, dude. There's nothing else to explain.
Yeah, it's a weird shot, man.
So that's a blade trap behind me.
Yes, you could count that. There's also, you know, there's the invisible one out in the other place.
I don't know why I'm dancing around this BMOS, but it's
I don't know, but it was fun.
Yeah.
So what's gonna be the first one you go for here?
I guess there's like not as much as I thought there was.
There's
in my mind,
things.
there's like so much here.
You could go like Wallmaster Void since you're here. Like you just stand still right after this Navi text coming up.
Yeah, that's probably the vibe. And that'll be uncommon, and then floor wall spike rare.
Yeah.
Never have I desired this.
Have you ever seen the clip?
Dude, that takes you here? I thought it took you to the start of the room.
It's really not good when that happens. Have you ever seen the clip of Fig getting brought up by a Wallmaster in bottom of the well? It is probably the funniest OT clip that exists because he got stun locked by some redeads screaming at him, and then like the Wallmaster doesn't get frozen, and so he like got carted away while he was frozen. But also like somehow something weird happened to the camera and it was like looking straight up, but also a redead like ended up peering over the camera down at the floor and like looking directly into the lens. Like it was the weirdest clip I've ever seen. I'm gonna send it to you later.
Yeah, please do. I would love to see this. Okay, so these cleavers, these like guillotines, these are just blade traps?
Yeah, I would count them as blades. Gortho, can I commission you to find that clip right now and link it in chat for the good people?
Commission? Did not need that jump slash, but that's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna take these off. All right, so I'm literally just in here for a key, but I'll take the bomb drop as well.
That's nice. So yeah, I guess this could have been an easy crush void as well if we knew we were coming here.
Oh my god. Dude, I need to like readjust myself.
So these things come down so fast. On the last frame, they move like double the height of Link in one frame. So if you're moving up when they come down, you just pop right through. It's so easy that in like early glitchless routes, we allowed it because we didn't even consider that it was clipping because it's just so easy. But it's clipping, so it ended up getting banned.
Danny loves glitchless routing discussions. We should all talk about it.
It's my favorite topic of all time.
You used to love it.
I do still enjoy it somewhat. I just, it's also like way less frequent now than it used to be because I feel like we've spent so much time ironing out that it's actually in a really good place now.
You love my baby strats?
Hey man, baby strats work.
Baby strats do be working. Oh, I gotta take the boots off. Okay.
We got a floor spike.
Is there anything else I want to do here?
Uh-oh. Links don't work in chat.
Yeah, it has to be a VIP or a mod posting it.
Can we send it to Rich?
Yeah.
Gortho, send it to me and I'll give it to Rich to post in chat.
There's no timeout void. There's no... Yeah, I think I just leave here. I could quickly go void out, I guess, but I can also do that one anytime. You know what? I actually am going to do it.
Which one?
I'm going to fall void.
Okay. Cool.
And I'm just going to keep doing it until I die.
So death warp back?
Yeah.
All right, Rich, we got a funny Twitter clip coming your way.
I will watch it in the break. Okay, we're at 18 points. I'm going to head up Death Mountain Trail.
I feel like this is flowing well. I like this. Chipping away at it, and we're keeping a good spread of like which groups we're using. It's nice.
Do I need a way to shoot arrows?
You do. We may have to pick up ice arrows or something.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I was gonna Hess, but it's just not gonna happen through CAC, I'm afraid. I also want to see if I can come up with like a cool way to do one of these that maybe you haven't thought of.
Okay.
But I don't know that that is gonna happen, but we'll see. I'm probably just gonna go do Lava Tick right now in DC.
Okay.
I can do this, I guess.
Lava Tick is also possible in Goron City if you, along with Rolling Goron.
Yeah, that's true. Could skip going into DC. Is there anything else in DC? Not really.
Oh, we can count that as Boulder if you want. Oh, but you can't do Boulder right now.
I can't do that right now, Danny. Oh, hey. Do it again.
This is not rando. No, this is vanilla, but a custom challenge run. So whichever of Lava and Goron you do, you won't be able to do the other one next.
Yeah, I got you. I understand the mechanics of the thing.
All right. All right,
that's Lava Tick.
You could drink Poe now if you want.
Nah.
Saving that bad boy?
We're saving that. We're gonna go get hit.
By a boulder?
Yeah.
All right.
I could do this in GTG also, but I'm fine.
Oh, yeah, boulders.
Is getting hit by like one of the meteors on Death Mountain Crater, is that unique?
I was considering that, and I figured I would just like count it under boulders. Like they are literally boulders, so and do they not spawn unless you like? What? Where?
I can hear it.
Death Mountain ran out of boulders. That's super weird.
Dude. I was wondering if he was gonna jump me.
That would have been amazing.
He's gonna jump me, dude. Come on. Okay, we're gonna do Rolling Goron, and then we'll do Drink Po. Oh, okay, there we go. Rolling Goron. You want to see a setup?
Mm-hmm. Holy moly. I am so happy that happened after all that whole setup.
It's unfailable, they say.
All right, what are we doing in here?
I guess I'm actually kind of locked out at the moment. Is one of these a heart? It is. Okay. I am going to get to full health and drink the Po. Does that guarantee you lose health?
I think no.
Because it's more likely to get a heart if your health is low. I know that.
Yes. Well, if your health is low, then the only possibilities are gaining 1 or gaining 3.
Right, because it can't kill you.
Exactly.
Okay. Well,
can you equip swap the Po over anything? Is there anything you don't need?
No, I can't equip swap over.
You can equip swap it over Kajiro if you know you're not going to need songs later.
That feels so risky. I'd rather just get another Po. I feel.
How about if I tell you I promise you won't need songs later?
Okay, sure. All right.
That way you can just like keep doing the Po for as long as you don't take damage from it. So this glitch is called Equip Swap, and he equipped the Po, but sourced from Kajiro's item slot. Hey, it worked first try. Nice. And so
I have an extra bottle. I guess that's...
Yeah, so it ended up writing the empty bottle after drinking the Po over the Kajiro slot, so it retained the original Po. So he could have kept trying in the event that he didn't lose health from it, because it's a random outcome. Lava Void? Look at this. All right, we're over halfway there.
Gonna
have to start working in some legendaries here.
Yeah. I'm gonna go to Ice Cavern, I guess.
What's there? Do you need?
Ice Spike, Freeze Tick. Oh, where can I do a drown timer?
Can I make a recommendation on the ice and freeze?
Just Ganon's Castle.
If we're gonna need to go there for glitched floor anyway, so
yeah, that's true. You know what? Shoot. Okay, let me get back in there.
What are we thinking?
I think I'm gonna take explosive and then I'm gonna take explosive. Hang on. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, okay. That's explosive, and then I'm gonna do heat timer death right here.
Okay. Nice. Looking good. We're running out of uncommons.
Yes. And commons.
Yeah. So Ganon's Castle has glitched floor, ice spike, enemies, and blade traps.
Yeah,
And
oh yeah.
So, and on top of that, if you go in there with the action swap arrow, you could like finish everything in Ganon's Castle.
What is happening? Yeah, these are all true things. If I Navi dive, can I... If I Navi dive, and then I swim... I'm gonna hit the load zone if I do that.
Are you trying to like get stuck in the little alcove?
Yeah,
here?
exactly. Will you even drown if that happens?
You will, but it's actually not possible in this one. Someone in the
'cause the
OT
load
Discord.
zone is there.
No, not even. There is space there, but the floor is one of those conveyor floors, and it shuffles you along to the load zone when you're swimming over it.
Really?
Or like
wow.
there's like a current there for some reason.
What?
We just learned that like a couple of weeks ago. Someone was like trying to think of like the fastest way to drown. We were like, can you just do it in Lost Woods? And so we tried it, and it just sucks you into the loading zone.
Fascinating. Okay. I guess we'll just go this way.
Nice super slide. If you shield damage at the same time you try to lift something, this is the result.
Is this fence gonna make...
You might clip
yeah,
out of bounds.
Yeah, I was worried about that.
I think that's the corner where it's so weak that you could literally just side hop clip.
It happened to me in like 2012. There's a deep Twitch highlight of it somewhere where I was like, this game's ridiculous. Like when I had just learned super sliding or something. Okay. We have about 1,000 ways to clear this bridge. Give or take 900.
So right now we're headed to where? Go to training grounds?
Yeah, just GTG. I might do timeout void here also.
Okay.
I think I will actually do that.
Which room are you gonna do it in?
I'm not going to the toilet room.
True.
So I'll just do the silver rupee puzzle.
You know, I was considering making Coco damage a separate one, but I consider Cocos to be enemies. They are my enemy personally, so.
So true, so true. Okay. I'm definitely not playing the fastest, but we're over halfway.
No, we're doing good.
We'll have to take a break here in a couple of minutes. But we'll see. Oops, way too early. It's a miracle I didn't get caught there. Do I remember the setup for this? It's like that or something? No. Dude, what is the setup for this?
I think I remember one. If you turn right here,
Crouch
side hop
stab?
left, and then crouch stab.
Held forward. Maybe I wasn't supposed to do that. I think you have to walk forward after. There's like something where like you side hop left. Okay, well, nice. Do this and then like that or something.
Crouch stabs have no horizontal component, so I don't think walking forward after a crouch stab would change anything.
I swear there's a back and echo setup where you have to walk forward, like maybe now. Strat DB it is, baby. Gerudo Training Grounds as adults, back and echo. I'm just going to YouTube. Enter Gerudo Training Grounds as adults. See, this is why StratDB is so important, because there's no good setups. You know what? We'll do it this way. We're not consulting. Clip? Yeah, we'll just do a ledge clip. That's fine.
You'll
have to not get caught here.
For anyone who doesn't know what StratDB is, last year I launched a website at stratdb.app, and you can upload strategies and tag them with all kinds of community curated tags to make them easier to find, because YouTube is not very good at surfacing niche topics like speedrunning. And it's a pretty cool site, if I do say so myself. So you should check it out. Very nice. Sick. We are in there.
Okay. I'll get ice arrows first,
okay.
I guess. Might as well save, I suppose. I could have just done Lava Void here, I guess, but whatever.
True.
I was about to ask if Lava Void was actually distinct, but it is, because it, like...
It's like a void floor.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I need to get arrows as well, probably, right?
You will need some arrows, yeah.
Yeah, so I'll just do that now as well. So I can't... There's a chest over there with arrows in them, but I can't actually get it yet. For the same reason that I couldn't get bomb drops earlier. So we need to do a little trickery.
Very nice. So now he has a bottle over his bow slot, and just having the bow slot have any item on it is the trigger to be able to get arrows from chests like this. Great. So now we have a bow, and we have arrows, so we could do the action swap arrow anytime we want.
I'm trying to void. Whoops.
So this room can be a timeout void.
Oh, true. It can also be a blade trap.
True.
Dude, avoiding these guys for a minute is going to be...
Good luck.
Yeah, something else. It is the fastest, though, for sure.
This is content.
Never before. This is a unique OT interaction. I have never avoided these guys. I always want them to come to me, not the opposite. I guess maybe if you're a casual player, this is not unique. Where's the other one?
Oh, there he is!
Oh, yeah. Get out of here, dude.
10 more seconds. Oh! All right.
Okay, good lord.
And we have a blade trap.
And you know what? I'm just going to die to get my health back. Or I guess I'm just going to gain his castle, so I might actually save and not continue.
Yeah, it makes sense.
It's not a thing I very often do.
Well, you're
oh, wait, this is going to take me to GDQ again. Yeah, I'm stupid. Oh, well. Oh, well. In my mind, this was so huge brain. But it's actually not. Is this damage? Link flashes.
He does flash.
Which I don't know why I know or remember that, but... Is quicksand a different void?
Good question.
Getting lost takes damage in the Haunted Wasteland.
It does. It does. I would be willing to give it a 3-pointer if you want to do it.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
Yeah,
I've not
Wasteland
done this
Void.
in so long.
Good thinking.
Oh, that was so early. Okay, it was fine. Oh, it's not fine? Okay, we'll need to fix this, which is fine. Old reliable. You could go out and around with the hover boots, or you could be a baby like me. Say it with me, guys. We need to remember our roots, okay? We come from somewhere, and that is important, and we all must say it. F that sign. It's important.
It's required.
It's required, even. I actually don't know where the... I guess I could probably just... Okay, well, this is not what I meant to do. Do you live this?
Yeah, hover. You can't fall with hover boots. That's like the intended way through.
I thought you needed speed, and
Nope.
the intended was long shot.
Needing speed is how you cross it without hover boots, which is unintended.
Okay, how do I get 3 points?
You don't. At the end, you can edit the HTML and just replace the 64
All right,
with a
great.
67.
I'll just inspect elements and change it. Okay, so we're actually at 46, which means if I do 2 legendaries, I'm in there. But I kind of want to do them all.
You could do them all. Yeah, we're
I don't
close
have
enough.
to, but we might as well just take the break after I finish this because I don't think it's going to take very long.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Yeah, long shot or hover boots. They're both acceptable ways to cross intended.
All right, what's my joie de vivre for this?
What was that you said?
My choice of life. I don't know. I meant to say like soup du jour or something. Like, which way do I want to do this? I'm just going to do it this way. It has been long since I have done the hover slide setup for this. It is really cool. It's a dope setup, but it's ridiculous.
Yeah, you got a million bomb trees anyway. Might as well go for the easy route. So Adef just got a glitch called Infinite Sword Glitch, which makes his sword swing every frame, and it also allows him to shield damage in midair to stick in midair. We call this hovering, and so nice.
You know,
That's okay.
how long do you actually have to wait?
Most
like-
of the way up.
Okay, because I was kind of stress testing it just now because I've always waited the whole time.
Yeah.
And it just feels so slow to wait the whole time before I backflip, but I can.
There's like a second of leeway at the end when he like starts looking up really slowly. Like most of that
Right.
time works, but oh, kept the ISG through it. Nice.
Do not want that.
Are you clicking hookshot? Is that what's happening?
I'm letting go of hookshot.
Just don't click it in the first place. Like just tap it once.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dude, wait, seriously?
Yeah. The
This makes this so much easier?
yeah, the literal only point of hookshot is to look up. Like you
My
don't.
whole life I've been holding hookshot this
Oh
whole
my
time.
goodness.
It's so much harder that way. This is so easy.
I know.
Dude,
Oh, I'm so glad I
I've
could
always
tell you
been
this today.
I went too early. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everybody's fine. I'm so bamboozled by this discovery. This trick has always been like, I'm like, I don't want to do that. Because I've got, do you want to see? I'm going to show you my hand position for how I used to be doing that until just now. Because it's bad. Okay, I would put this.
Good old claw grip.
Thumb on A, C down, pointer finger, middle finger on hookshot holding, and then tap R with my ring finger.
Oh, you can use Navi. Nice. Yeah.
4 fingers. Just got to get the pinky involved, and then, you know, we're all there. This is stupid. This is stupid how easy this is. How many is it? It's like 8 or 9?
9 for safety. I think 8 works if it's like perfectly angled or something. I don't know, but 9 is like in there for sure.
I think this is 8 right here.
Yeah. You good. Alrighty. So now we're gonna see some real interesting ones. We're about to get into the legendaries. Want to save the game?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So you want to do a legendary first?
Yeah, let's action swap arrow.
Okay. So you're gonna do like quick draw, like bottle on B with a bomb.
Okay.
Except you're going to have bow in hand to start.
Like when I'm about to shield the explosion, I should have the bow in my hand
Yeah, instead of bottle.
instead of bottle.
Right.
Okay.
So we want the bugs, and we want. Oh, can we even do this? Might
I
have
need
to.
bugs. I need
Might have to
bugs.
like equip swap those bugs, or you could just dump them into a different bottle.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, that's much smarter. That's much smarter.
So we're not.
We're like trying to come
racking
up
our
with
brains.
like the biggest brain solution to just do this. To just move the bugs one bottle over.
Okay. So. Yeah. So now
What's that? I think the
it's
setup is
one
like
side up from the
this.
wall, and then turn right, and then overhead bomb drop.
Overhead bomb drop.
Yeah. Now just draw a bow.
I tried to shield. Can you not? Hang on. You can. What the heck?
Yeah, that was weird.
And then what am I? Am I still doing B?
Yeah, it's quick draw, same as if you were getting bottle on B.
Do I release R? I don't.
No.
One more frame. I missed it.
This is actually a 2-frame trick. The frame before the one you're looking for also works. That's why overhead drop is good. There we go.
Okay, so I'm holding B.
Yep. Okay. So now just place everything. So now you have 20 arrows. That's good. Why don't you just go ahead and press B for me one time? Okay. So you spent quick draw. Now just go ahead and press B for me one more time. Okay. So this is action swap. You just shot an arrow with action swap with your sword.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So here's what you're gonna do in order. Action swap is a very fickle glitch. It disappears very easily. So if you hold target and press B, it goes away. So just be careful. Also, don't roll. Don't do anything. Just like you can walk around. Is essentially all you can do.
Can I press B again? That was fun.
You can.
Great.
So yeah, you can walk around and you can press B, and that's what you can do. So give yourself some space to backflip. Okay. So go ahead and press and hold B, and now press and hold target as well. Okay. So.
Am I gonna shoot myself with the arrow?
You sure are, my friend. You're gonna shoot yourself with an arrow.
When do I release B in the backflip?
All right, so pause buffer a backflip with everything held still.
Yeah.
Go 1 frame. Yeah, only 1 frame. Sorry,
That was 2 frames, I think.
that was like 3.
I can keep going.
Yeah,
Like,
just let the backflip
just
land
don't
while.
release.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, I heard the noise, which means a backflip is happening. It just hasn't happened yet.
Okay, so just release B on this frame and advance 3 more frames. There are other ways to do what I'm doing, but this is a frame combo that I know works. Okay, great. So now press B again and hold it for 2 frames. So like press B on this frame and then pause.
Can I buffer it without doing it during unpause lag?
Do it during unpause lag.
Oh, right, because I'm going to get the save menu. Okay.
One more with
One
B
more
held.
frame. Yeah.
Okay. Now release B and go 2 more frames.
This is ridiculous.
Yep. Okay. Press P for 1 frame.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Now release B and keep pause buffering. One at a
For
time.
how long?
One at a time. One more. Now press B again on this frame.
Do I need to pause?
No, just press B on pause lag. What? It didn't work. Oh my goodness. All right, how about this? Instead of that, we're gonna try one more thing, and it's gonna be way easier. It's like pretty likely to work. Just backflip and release the bow, release the arrow on the very first frame. Like knock another one if you aren't already. Yep.
I'm pretty sure I have one knocked right now.
Okay. Yeah. So like backflip and release the bow immediately, and then mash B during the backflip.
So I'm not pausing.
You don't have to pause. Just release the arrow like immediately when you backflip, right after, and then mash B. Okay, so we need to do action swap one more time.
Okay, I'm gonna reset real quick.
Okay, yeah. This is some nonsense, and it's actually. I was trying to give you a frame combination that definitely works, but if you try it relatively, just like a few times, you will definitely get it.
Why? So was that mashing B didn't work because I pressed B once I landed, or?
I'm not exactly sure. I think you hadn't actually knocked a new arrow, and it just looked like you did because action swap is weird.
Oh, I was worried about releasing B because you said targeting was one of the things that would screw it up.
Yeah, that ended up being a targeted slash, which is what happened. Okay, so. Oh, not bugs, just bow.
Oh, right.
That is deep muscle memory coming in hot here.
Okay.
Okay, so you got it. You had the bow in hand when you did that.
Yeah.
All right, so you can release everything, and just like tap B once, and then tap B again. Make sure you got it. Okay, you got it. So press and hold target while that's happening.
So hold B.
B first, then target. And now you're gonna backflip and release the B button, and then immediately mash B again.
Should I release target as well?
You can keep holding target. And you can just, so release everything now. And if you want to try it again, do the same thing.
Yeah.
Yep. And if you get this right, it'll just deal damage to you.
Damn it. What is happening?
And if it doesn't work in a couple tries, we can just say you did it, and then I'll show off, like at the start of my run, I'll like get a save state so we can see how it would have looked.
Okay, well at least I can do that.
Yeah. Yeah, the action swap itself is easy, and then the self hit is like weird. Try
What?
Wanna go one more try?
Yeah, one more.
All right. You guys will see this, I promise.
This frame works?
Yes.
Sure
Yeah,
enough.
action swap, it like goes in and out of first person every frame like that.
Let's try with the frame data again, just once.
Okay, yeah, so you're gonna pause buffer a backflip.
Okay, it's happening.
And then release B so that the arrow shoots and go 3 more frames.
That was 2, I think.
Yep. So yeah, on this frame, press B again, buffer in B, and go 2 frames with B held.
Okay.
Perfect. Now release B.
Okay.
And buffer 2 more frames. And press B on this frame. Okay.
That was 2 frames.
Yeah, and then release for 1. And then press again. And this worked for me, and if it doesn't work, then all right, then just try a couple more times if you can't release everything, and just try the mashing B strat. And it goes away,
lost
huh?
it.
That's weird.
We're just gonna count it.
All
we're
right.
just gonna count it. We're counting it.
All right, so we're gonna do the other legendary instead. After you figure out which one you're gonna do first. I'll set up a save state right now for it. The other legendary is very easy. You will be happy to know.
Dude, where do they drop? Okay.
Hey, we got
That's
one.
an ice spike.
Go to Shadow Trial for the other legendary.
Go to Shadow Trial?
Mhm.
Okay. Is that on the other side?
No, you keep going the way you were going. It's the opposite way.
Oh, yeah, true.
Okay. Now, you want to get over to the little chest on the left. And get ISG over there.
Do I need the chest closed?
It doesn't matter. You can get ISG on the chest. You can use a bomb, whatever. Okay. Now, press target. Now, just hold, like, left, up, left. And walk against the ledge. Congrats.
What?
Congrats. That's glitched floor damage.
Dude, what? Okay, time.
We did it.
And I also have an extra 3.
Yeah.
So that's 71. I could go get one more 3 or 5.
A freeze tick is really easy. You can just go right back to water trial.
Here, you know what we're going to do? We're going to get rid of this. We're going to do this, and then this. And we have 61. I'm going to go get a freeze tick.
And if you want,
it'll be a true ending.
If you want, we can spend 2 minutes going up the tower, and you can see the other glitched floor that exists in the game.
I think, unfortunately, we do not have time.
All right. Yeah, no problem.
I'll get frozen by a freezered here. Buddy.
Yes, there is more OOT after this. ADEF came up with a puzzle for me to do, and that's what's going to happen after this.
Not nearly as cool as this one, but it's all right. Okay, that's a freeze tick. That is 66 points. I did everything except for like 2 things.
Yeah,
I guess I could take an enemy damage and it's 64 even. Okay, hang on. All right, we're gonna call this a true flat 64 with no bonuses, no things I didn't actually do, so nobody in the YouTube comments can be mad. This is 64 points.
Hey, we did it. What'd you think of this one?
It's very cool. It caused me to think about the game in an interesting way, which is always the goal of these. I am unilaterally a fan of this.
All right.
Cool. Well, gamers, I just zoned out there for a second. My brain has finally taken a break.
Shifting back into casual mode.
I know. Yeah. Okay, gamers. Thank you so much for the puzzle, Danny. I really appreciate that.
Of course. I had fun making it.
Yeah, it was a blast, dude. Always a blast. So, gamers, we're going to take a quick break while Danny gets set up here. I have a puzzle I made that hopefully is okay. But everybody stick around. Really quick, of course, SGDQ is coming up at the end of the month. Prize submissions are open until June 16th. If you're crafty and would like to submit a prize for the event, go to gamesdonequick.com for more info. If you're coming to SGDQ, we'll see you there. It's going to be great. Schedule's up. It's looking awesome. But with that, gamers, we're going to take a brief break. We'll have more Challenger approaching, more Ocarina of Time puzzling, and more Danny B right after this. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Challenger Approaching on the Games Done Quick Hotfix. Quick announcement, our annual Juneteenth celebration will be this upcoming June 22nd to the 23rd. Use exclamation Juneteenth in Twitch chat to check out the schedule. Additionally, you should join the official GDQ Discord and add the new Hotfix role where you can keep tabs on upcoming events, talk with staff and showrunners, and more. Use exclamation Discord in Twitch chat for more info. All right, Danny, we just did Danny's puzzle that he made for me. We're now going to do my puzzle that I made for Danny. Fair warning, it's not nearly as cool, but it should be fun, and I think will cause Danny to think about the game in a somewhat interesting way, which is always the goal. Danny, how you feeling?
Feeling great. I'm ready to go. I also, real quick, before we start that, I just wanted to show what the action swap damage looks like. So if we just do the action swap arrow and then mash B at the right cadence mid flip, we will get Link shooting himself. There it is.
Wow.
It's very weird. And then lastly, this floor is the other damage floor that exists in the game. And so if you fall on this floor with high speed, which is what we were simulating with ISG earlier, and you're also moving horizontally at all, then this happens. Oh, yeah, I took damage, like a quarter heart.
Weird. Why?
It's because this floor is marked with the flag that it treats it as like a wall spike. And if you are moving at high speed when you fall on a floor, it actually counts it as a wall interaction. And it's
fascinating.
Not meant to be flagged with the wall spike flag, but for some reason it is.
Huh.
Yeah, so that was the last two little tidbits that we didn't get out of the last run, but they're pretty cool. Very little known facts about Ocarina of Time.
You love to see it.
All right, I'm just heading over to
GDQ chat. I am opening you. It's a weird way to say that. Okay, I now have chat. Chat, I hope you enjoyed the first puzzle. It was very fun. We do this every year, so, even if Challenger Approaching is to stop, I will stop at nothing for us to at least do this once a year. One day there will be no puzzles left to puzzle, but today is not that day.
Is this a fresh file? It is not. I will make a fresh file. Okay.
Danny, do you have the document?
I do have the document. Do I need it, or is the image enough?
The image is not enough.
Okay, I will open the document.
The image is not. The image is mostly just for stream.
Got it.
It's just like a quick summarization of what the puzzle is. I will read this for you when you're ready to start.
I am basically ready. Yeah.
Wow, skipping the intro.
Yeah, we're skipping the intro.
Okay, give a countdown.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
The puzzle is called the Greedy Bean Man puzzle, or the Greedy Bean Salesman. The Magic Bean Salesman has recently discovered a love for rare earth metals. Not only that, but he's become weirdly particular about the source of these metals. I guess once you get the taste of the finer things, you become a snob. I don't know. Buy 7 magic beans. Each individual magic bean must be purchased entirely using only money earned from a unique single rupee type. For example, if I buy the first magic bean, which costs 10 rupees, with only green rupees, I cannot buy any further beans with any green rupees. Now, it is okay to have, like, if you pick up a green rupee, it's fine. And in fact, if you have your wallet full and then you just pick up the requisite number of blue rupees you would need.
I get it. Yeah.
Now, hang on. Before you keep collecting rupees, you're going to want to hear the rest of this.
All right.
Just hang on for 1 second.
Yeah.
You and I will work together to keep track of how much money you technically have and of what type.
Okay.
So maybe Adult's Wallet is a good idea, but you don't need it. Also, you may not acquire 2 rupee types in the same area. To make things a bit easier to understand, you can collect rupees for a later bean before you've bought an earlier one. So even if you've never bought a bean, you can get all the rupees you want or whatever beforehand. That's fine. If you only want to do 1 bean trip or whatever. But you can't, like, for example, let's say, okay, I want to do the green rupees in Kokiri Forest. You cannot also get your blue rupees in Kokiri Forest.
Gotcha. Okay.
Additionally, since the source matters, all of the rupees of one type must be collected in the same area. If you enter a loading zone or if you warp, that is considered as leaving an area. Save and quit within a dungeon is not leaving an area. For the purposes of this puzzle, a huge orange rupee is legally distinct from a gold rupee. According to the Magic Bean Salesman, quote, they have a subtle but important difference. You wouldn't understand. Hey, did you know I graduated summa cum laude from a really specific liberal arts college and I love craft beer? Want to hear my thoughts on the New York Times? God, he's the worst. Finally, for a bonus challenge, if you so desire, the 10 and 20 cost beans may not be purchased with red rupees, and the 50 and below beans may not be purchased with purple rupees. meaning that you would need to get more than 1 red rupee in one area and more than 1 purple rupee in one area.
I see.
For an extra super bonus challenge that I do not know if is possible, you may not enter any area twice except for Zora's River.
Okay.
Entering and exiting an interior loading zone, though, so for instance, if I enter Kakariko Village, all the homes and Bottom of the Well and Graveyard, that's all still CAC. So if I enter Bottom of the Well, I can leave Bottom of the Well. I just can't enter the CAC area again.
Okay.
I don't know if that's possible, and you don't have to do that. But I think you should do the bonus challenge of the, and you can look at it in the doc, but the 10 and 20 beans may not be purchased with red rupees, and the 50 and below may not be purchased with purple.
Got it. Okay, I will try to do challenge level 1 there.
Okay.
Okay, so I got green rupees in Kokiri Forest. Therefore, I may not use the blue rupees in Kokiri Forest to purchase beans.
You can get the blue rupees and just say you're not going to use these.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotcha.
I'm not that stringent.
Gotcha. Okay. This makes sense. Let me open up a little notepad so I can keep track of how many of each type I have. So green, currently 2. There's blue. I have 0. Red is 0. And then purple, 0. Gold, 0. And the orange, 0.
That's only 6.
That's only 6.
There is another rupee type in this game.
There is.
It's another legally distinct rupee type.
Yeah, got it. So the huge orange rupee, is legally distinct from a gold. Yeah, I did say orange as well, and gold.
Yeah, but there's another rupee type in this game. There's one more. It has the same value of one of the rupees you've already listed.
There's 2 oranges that I know of.
No, there's another rupee type, Danny. You can do this.
What? Why am I blanking?
Its value is 5.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. My goodness. In my brain, those aren't even rupees.
They are, though. They are.
Yeah, of course they are. Silver rupees is what we're talking about for
yes.
chatters who were also confused. The puzzle ones. Okay. Cool. I like the idea of using silvers for a high value bean.
For those who don't know, the cost of a magic bean goes up by 10 every time you purchase one. So it's 10, then 20, then 30. So for 70, he will eventually need to have 70 rupees at one time.
Right.
And all told, it will cost
280.
Yes, that is correct, 280.
So I'm gonna go with probably greens in Kokiri Forest, although blues are very abundant here.
So one thing you could say, right, is you could say, all right, I'm getting blues in Kokiri Forest for 30.
Right. Yeah.
Or whatever. Like you're choosing a bean,
Right.
This is a bijective.
Yeah, and I think it's in my best interest to pick the highest value bean with the lowest value rupees if I can manage it. Because it'll make things much easier later. Although I do need to save something higher than 20 for reds.
60 and 70 60 or 70 has to be purple.
Right.
And something higher than 20 needs to be red.
Correct. Okay. Got it. So I guess let's go with, that's 1. Oh, nice. Should I count that as boulder damage?
So somehow we have both made challenges where like items are not a problem.
Yeah, right. Which is good. Honestly, like I don't like stressing about items.
Yeah, and honestly, this puzzle should be pretty easy, I think. But it is really just about like choosing, like there's a lot of decision making in this one, but not any difficulty. There shouldn't be any like difficult things. I think this should just be a pure knowledge check.
Right. Okay, so we're going with...
So what I would recommend is just right now thinking about places where you can get multiple of different rupee types.
Right. Yeah. So I mean, Kokiri Forest is a really strong candidate for blue rupees, which is why I'm going for
I
it.
agree. I agree. Which value do you think you're gonna assign?
Let me go through them all and make sure I count them properly. I'll just get as many as I can here, and whatever it ends up being, I think it's probably going to end up being 30, but we'll see. But I mean, I suppose, like, should I limit myself to only getting one instance of each rupee? Like, if I can keep reloading and getting the stepping stone once as many times as I want, right? But like,
I think it's more interesting if it's individual rupees. That
Right.
wasn't a consideration, and do what you want. But
Yeah.
I think it's more interesting.
I agree.
if they're
I like
unique.
I don't want to cheese the puzzle by doing
The
the
puzzle
99
was
rupee.
designed. It was designed around them being unique.
Okay, cool. So far we've got the 2 in the boulder maze. We've got the 1 invisible one by the crawl space. We've got the 1 inside the sign. That's 4, right? So we got
This is
5. And 6.
And this will be 30 rupees.
That's 30, right? And I do have 2 more I can get.
yeah.
So I think that's what we'll do. We're gonna do 2 more and go for 40 with blues, because I do think I can get 60 with reds.
You could also go in the houses and get chest blue rupees.
Does that count as Kokiri Forest?
Yes. Well, actually, if we're only doing, I did say load zone, huh? Okay, so yeah, no, that does not count as Kokiri Forest.
Okay. Yeah, so I think 40 is the max here for
Great.
Kokiri Forest.
I will also keep track, and I'll say 10, 20, 30, 40,
All right. So
70. So you've got 40 on blues.
yep.
Now, I didn't think about spending money.
Right. I mean, can I just, like, I think in the spirit of the puzzle is that, like, I have 40 rupees in my wallet. If I go collect 40 other rupees randomly, like, can we say that those were the blue rupees, even if I spend it now? Or am I not allowed to spend the blue rupees because they are in my wallet?
I think it's more interesting if they're in your wallet right now. But that does then, there's arbitration around, like, okay, but then when you have 99 and you collect more rupees, they're not in your wallet.
No, I'm down. I'm down. Let's do it.
Okay. This was, if you can't tell, this was made 4 hours ago.
Okay, so we're gonna go to Zora's River. And
So where are you getting multiple reds, do you think?
there are 3 reds in Zora's River at the bottom of the waterfall as adult. They're not there as child, I don't think.
You have like an hour and a half, by the way. Like an hour 15 from right now.
Yeah, and I'm wondering whether going adult is even reasonable because I would need to come back. So what do I do in that regard?
Oh my god, those green rupees make an arrow?
Yeah, you didn't know that? There they
I
are.
never looked down there.
Okay. Well, I think I wasted Navi in Kokiri Forest, so I'm just gonna do the escape over here. So I'm just gonna get the blues done so that they're out of my head.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I've been playing without game sound this whole time. I should turn up my sound. There we go. Dude, it's amazing how it's like impossible to do simple things like while my brain is 100% on other
I know.
stuff.
It can't be done. It can't be done.
Okay, there we go. So these rupees here, I don't think they're here as child, right? No, they are not. They're only adult. Okay, so let's head down the river. I can get a lot of green rupees here as well, so let me do that. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is there 20 here, maybe?
I feel like with greens, it's also fine if you get some from like grass or rocks.
Yeah.
So long as you don't reload the area.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Pray for good RNG.
13. Oh, let me get that heart so I get more rupees from hearts.
Yeah.
14. Although, do I just do greens with
10?
10? Probably.
Probably.
Yeah, I'll just do greens with 10. That's fine.
Okay, so this is green 10. And for all intents and purposes, like, spending 20 here is fine, even though, like, it's all good. Like, I'm not worried about you are using the blue rupees to buy the 20 value or whatever.
Yeah,
like,
well, I'm using the blues to get the 40, so I'm not gonna do it now. So I gotta come back.
What I was saying was you can just buy the 20 right now with the blues, and we'll just call it the 40 later. Like, I'm not so concerned. I mean, if you really want the rupee routing to be strict to the puzzle, then yeah, come back.
Yeah, I think I'll come back. And so,
Okay.
I mean, I would need silver rupees now, right? Because, like, once I get to gold and orange, it doesn't matter what they are. Like, I can do anything.
Right, exactly. Yeah, and you only need one.
So I feel like silver is a good candidate for either 20 or 30, because, like, reds is going to be 60. So let me just mark off which ones are going to be what right now. So reds are going to be 60, right? And then purple is going to be 70. And then it doesn't really matter what what gold and orange are, but silver, I'll just slot it in where it's easiest, I suppose.
So 20.
So I guess 20, yeah, it's because I just need one silver rupee room then. And then so gold would be 30, and then orange would be 50, or vice versa, it doesn't matter. And I can hold both of those at once, because that's less than 99, so I won't need a wallet. Okay, yeah, let's do it. So let's go to bottom of the well for silver rupees, I suppose. Yeah.
What do you think of the puzzle so far?
I like it. It's interesting. Anything that involves, like, collecting things that you don't normally collect in a speedrun, that you have to, like, think about where they are and, like, how best to route between them, is always an interesting puzzle to me. Because there are so many different things that you can interact with in Ocarina of Time that are, you know, completely useless in this.
Yeah.
In most speedruns. Okay, am I gonna need a bottle? I don't think so. So let me just think about what gold rupee I'm gonna get, because there are only, like, so many of them.
I'm gonna tell you, you should get the bottle.
I should get the bottle,
Yeah.
because
I
I could.
thought of something I didn't think of, but I think get the bottle.
Well, because orange rupee, I don't think I'm going adult in this challenge at all.
You're not.
Orange rupee is going to be diving game. And then
There's an easier one, but yeah, sure.
There is? The only other one I know of is the killing the guy in Lost Woods as adult.
You can kill him as child.
Oh, that's true. I forgot about that.
It's, like, stupid easy as well.
Do you need to be, like, certain spot in the trade quest? No, that's as adult for him to appear. So he's just always there as child, right?
I'm pretty sure.
And you don't need, like,
right
you don't
now.
need, like, Saria's song progress for it or anything, right?
Maybe you do. I can test it.
I forget what the chances are of the orange rupee in the diving game. I think it's like 5%. So probably best we don't do that one. Although that one is worth more. It is a distinct rupee from even the orange
like
rupee in Lost Woods.
300.
It's 500.
Yeah, we're not worrying about that.
It's a full 500. Listen, the guy
not
is a
worrying
rupee
about
connoisseur. If he was a real rupee connoisseur, he would care.
No, he's a rupee connoisseur, and you know he is because he doesn't know.
Oh, true. Okay. So I'm not sure
He's the
what
kind
I'm
of guy
getting the
that has
bottle
opinions
for.
on movies he's never seen.
So I don't have Navi. So I'm going to do a special strategy involving my own demise.
Did you get the bottle?
I think so. Did I not?
I wasn't looking.
Yes.
Okay.
Navi, after her timer expires or you talk to her once, she goes away for like 20 minutes and won't come back on the see up button. And I need her for Navi dive. But turns out if you die, it resets that timer. So hopefully in 30 seconds we should see Navi on see up.
Is there a way to skip cutscenes on GZ?
Yes, there's a command for it that you can bind. It's called breakout.
What about in the menu? I'm in the intro cutscene right now.
Yeah, go to settings and then the breakout command. I think this works.
Break type?
What just happened? What? Oh my goodness. Somehow I failed a Navi dive and I don't really know why.
Let's go!
Is that different with sword versus stick? I think it is. I've been doing stick Navi dive for like the last several months because I've been doing defeat Ganon runs. Speaking of defeat Ganon runs, I'm gonna be at GDQ in a month, and ADEF is gonna be commentating my GDQ run, defeat Ganon, the new glitch that you got found in Ocarina of Time that allows you to warp anywhere. Should be pretty cool.
It's gonna be a good run, you guys. It's gonna be good. It's on Friday, I think?
Yeah, Friday evening, prime time. We got a good slot.
I'm just the day before with Halo 3.
Nice, nice, nice. All right, I failed a Navi dive. I feel a little bit embarrassed about that, but that's okay.
It's fine. There's a lot going on.
Yeah. Yeah, those
right.
inputs work with Deku Stick. I wonder if the sword has a more powerful, like a more forward jump attack than the stick does. That would be interesting. All right, we're just gonna wait for Navi here. Luckily, dying resets Navi.
I would say just jump across and grab the other side and then pull up. That's what I do.
Yeah, that's what I'm planning on doing. Oh my god, it almost didn't work.
I was gonna say, I don't like doing the jump slash because if you go too far.
All right, we are going to get a shield here so that I don't have to spend money for it. I'm also picking up this Deku Stick because I don't know how to do this strat with sword.
Oh, we're doing corpse push?
Yeah, I don't have a shield for an Ocarina, so.
Nice.
And I'm pretty in shape on this trick, so hopefully it goes fine. All right, so this is a trick that allows you to, oh, that's the wrong brick. That allows you to get bomb chews with very little items. So I'm gonna use it. It should just be a Deku Stick. Let's see. Oh. Gotta line up here. Stand in a really precise position, really precise angle. All right, I'm gonna pause buffer a lot. If you kill this guy in a really specific spot, and then go put yourself in a really specific spot relative to his dead body, then the dead body will clip you through a corner in the ground. Oh, I messed up. That's okay. I'm gonna go pick up a shield first. And to do that, we're gonna go over here. We're also gonna go into the basement and get the silver rupees. And then we will save warp back up. Or I'll just save warp out of the shield room. I'll get both shields, maybe. Nah, I don't think I need both shields. Hylian shield is useless.
Okay, I'm entering the Lost Woods.
So we're going back, and we're going to try the strat again. Yeah, if you're interested in the strategy that allows you to warp anywhere you want in Ocarina of Time, I have a video on it on my YouTube channel. It is called Dyna Warping. If you go to my YouTube channel, it's DannyB21892, and it is my most recent video, how speedrunners can warp anywhere.
You might need Saria's song.
Oh, really?
But low key for this challenge, I think you might need Saria's song anyway.
Oh, really? Where did that stick go? Hello? What? Where did it go? Hello? Where is it? It's gone. It literally just disappeared. Bro, what just happened? A Deku stick just vanished before my eyes. That's very strange. All right,
what happened to your other stick?
I used it to kill the guy the first time. That's very weird. I don't know where it went, but oh, it might have actually not even spawned. Oh, that's interesting. There's a lot of blue rupees there that I didn't know about. But we're gonna get the silver rupees and then try again here. So this is gonna be our 20. Oh wow, they really freeze you in anything, don't they? This is gonna be our 20 rupee bean for these guys. I got 20. Well, I guess that's all I need. I don't need to pick up the last one, but I will. All right, let's save the game and reload, and I'm just gonna pick up bomb shoes.
Okay, it's not Saria's song in your inventory. That still causes him to go. It might be the flag set when you watch the cutscene.
Yeah, we can just do the diving game. Should be fun. Let's see.
Won't that like take forever?
Nah, it won't take forever. It'll be
You
fun.
could also just get all 100 Skulltulas, Danny.
I could do that. I totally forgot about that. I'm gonna reload here in case that the flag for the take a stick in the pot isn't set here. I think that might have been what happened. Maybe the flag persists through a death warp or something. Because you're like, the pots only drop it once per area load, and I think maybe dying and reloading wasn't good enough. Because I don't think
I guess you could also
disappeared.
You could just dot skip and just for this. It'd be pretty fast.
Just for what?
Just for the Skull Kid.
Oh yeah, I guess I could do that. Yeah, but then I would still need to come back and buy the beans though.
Oh, true. Yeah.
All right, one more frame. Actually, I'm gonna let that go because I'm not sure if I was too early.
You should save.
Oh, true. Good call. One more frame. Okay. This is it. I don't know why I blanked last time and just decided that like halfway through the trick I was done and it was time to backwalk to the corner. All right. This is in counterpoint to the Ocarina dive, which is what Adef did to get his bomb shoes. Okay.
I should learn this.
It's not too bad with Take a Stick. It's just some pause buffering. Okay, so now we have bomb shoes and we have our shield and we are good to go from here. Okay, so I can also pick up a gold rupee right here in Kakariko Village now that I have bomb shoes. I can pick up a gold rupee from the chest in the grotto. And that'll be my 30 rupee one. So 20 plus 30 plus 40 is what? 90?
20 plus 30 plus 40?
Yeah, it's 90,
is
right?
90.
So I can pick up this gold rupee and then go do 20, 30, 40 all at once. And that seems like a plan to me. Where is this grotto? Somewhere around here, right?
Do you want to know my setup? You don't need it.
If you vaguely
backflip-
around there.
If you line up with the window on the Skulltula house right there, backflip once, and then backflip again and just shield drop during the second one. We'll hit it every time.
Oh my goodness, this guy. Oh my goodness, he like...
Wow,
that was a
juke.
crazy... Kind of wish I had a deck of stick, but it's okay. All right, so here's a gold rupee. One of only 6 in a chest, I think, in the game. Bingo coming in strong knowledge
correct.
there.
That is correct.
All right, now let's head to... I still got to figure out where I need to get 2 purple rupees on one map. I'm trying to think.
I could only think of one place, and I really had to rack my brain, and then I consulted an ally as well.
I'm trying to think of where purple rupees are at all. There's Goron City, right? There's a gold rupee and a purple rupee back there in Goron City. Am I right about that?
Yes.
And then there's a purple rupee in a chest in Gerudo Valley. You can get purple rupees as like mini game rewards usually. If you've already like gotten the main reward, a lot of times it replaces a heart piece or something if you've already gotten it.
I don't want to tell you where mine is right off the bat in case you come up with one I didn't think of.
Let's see. So the rupees we've already gotten, I got 10 rupees for the first, for green rupees. I got 10 for the first bean. And then I did silver rupees for 20 in Bottom of the Well, which I'm getting now. And then I did a gold rupee for 30 in the Kakariko Grotto. And I did blue rupees for 40 in Kokiri Forest. So I'm getting the 20, 30, 40 right now.
Yes, sir. Just 50, 60, 70 to go. This is where it gets harder.
This is where it gets harder. So I'm going to head to the diving game, I think, at the moment, and see if I can't get that orange rupee.
So if you replay the diving game...
After Silver Scale, then there's a chance that you get an orange rupee in there. The greens were from here, Benji, in Zora's River. So I could get a 50 rupee from the frogs.
Oh, you know what? Yeah.
But I can't. I already got greens from here. So
Yeah,
I can't.
so I wasn't thinking about that. So the place where you can get 2 purples that I could think of
Is the frogs.
was the frogs.
Right.
But I'll excuse it. The greens in Zora's River, it's fine. Like, you could get greens literally anywhere, so I'm not that worried about it. If you do choose to do the frogs. The frogs was the only one I could think of where you can get 2 purples at the same time. Like, where else in the game are there 2 purple rupee chests or pickups?
Yeah, I don't know. I can't think of any. If
There's
we
a
count,
purple rupee chest in the maze in GTG. Is there another purple rupee somewhere in GTG, maybe?
if we count all of Market, I think we could get 2 purple rupees in there.
From minigames?
Yeah.
I did distinguish load zones as leaving
Yeah.
an area.
Yeah. All right, let's go play the diving game. I don't know if you can get 2 purple rupees to spawn in the diving game as well, but I wouldn't be able to use both this and like you wouldn't be able to use this for both purple and gold anyway. Oh my god, that was a pathetic dive. Skull Kid might have to die. We'll see.
Well, what I was saying about Saria's song was you might have to get Saria's song anyway.
For the frogs, right?
Right. I mean, you could get any 2 songs, obviously.
Yeah.
Any 2 non-warp songs.
Right.
But, I mean, Saria's is kind of slow, but it is there.
Oops. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, definitely Zelda's Lullaby. And then don't know. Suns probably is the
Yeah, Suns is fastest. Epona's song is not bad either.
All right, so let's see if I can't get this orange rupee. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this, but I think there's a 5% chance that an orange rupee drops from subsequent plays of the diving game after you get the scale. And there's a purple. There's 2 purples.
Wait, okay, hang on. Problem solved. I think get this and then do Skull Kid.
Yeah. Holy moly. I can't believe that just happened. I got 3 purples even. Wow. That's kind of insane. Okay.
We were just spending the last 2 minutes trying to decide where you could get more than 1 purple ruby. The last 5 minutes. And there they are, just presenting themselves right here.
I wonder what the chances of getting 3 purple rupees is, because that's a lot of money, dude. That's crazy.
It's 150 rupees.
How does this man make a profit on his game? I spent 20.
He's a charitable man.
All
Maybe
right.
my next puzzle will be about him.
So that's supposed to be 70.
Could
And
still be 70.
yeah. So
There's no value in... You're going to need 3 reds regardless.
Right. You know what? I still need to think of where I can get 3 reds somewhere. And I'm like, there are some enemies that have a chance to drop 3 reds. Anubis is one. Like-likes are another. Dark
Or does
Link.
like only drop 1 red, 2 blues?
I'm pretty sure all of those have the same drop table. But we could go
kill
to...
all the likes in GTG. That's 1 room.
Yeah, I could also go to Child Spirit for Anubis. See how that goes. Okay. Well...
I'd say just go buy the 50
All right.
now, and we'll, okay, you bought it with purple rupees, but like, it's fine.
Yeah, the order of events is not
the
super
order
important.
doesn't matter. Oh wait, somebody just had a genius revelation in chat. Don't look at chat. There is a much easier grouping of reds than you or I have thought of. Like stupid easy. So easy, in fact, that I got it in my last run.
Really? Let me think
Yes.
about this. I'm not looking at chat. I won't look. So
It's so dumb I didn't think of this. I was like, ooh, the reds are kind of interesting, but not now.
what is it? Is it like... There's a bunch of reds, like, in a clump in Zora's River. About, like, invisible red rupees, like, near a scarecrow thing. Oh,
It's-
my God, the gate. Oh, my God, the
Yes.
gate. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Okay. Holy moly.
Yeah.
As soon as I thought invisible, then like... It's like... there. Sometimes such basic knowledge, it's like not even, it's so basic that recall is hard.
Yeah,
Because
genuinely.
I'm priming myself to think of like obscure things only. My goodness, crazy. Okay, so
I didn't
then,
think of it either, if that is any consolation.
all right, we can get 2 off of 1 jump here. Oh my God, a short jump, weird.
Boom.
All right, so now we're gonna go spend that, and then what's the other one that we haven't gotten? Orange. Right,
Orange.
so we gotta go. Oh well, do you need Saria Song then?
Just having the song in your inventory didn't do it, so it might be the flag of like actually going into the Saria Song cutscene.
Okay, well then
But-
we'll go learn ZL here. And
But
then-
I don't know that for sure.
It was 3 red rupees. I'm using it for 60. All right, let me just look up kill Skull Kid as child?
I'm looking it up right now. You need to play Saria's song for him, or he will jump away. Okay.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
Thank you, Exodus.
Yeah.
That is in his YouTube description from 2015.
Exodus is a god of documentation. Okay, here we go. We are on the way. Let me make sure that I have good health for this so that I can skip the cutscene.
Somebody just commented on my YouTube channel on one of my videos. Adef, you good, man? You got some sleep circles.
Nice. That's what you like to
Cool.
hear from random
let's go.
YouTube commenters.
Sorry I'm not getting 12 hours of sleep a night and, you know, looking beautiful for you, YouTube chat, or YouTube commenters. I'm so sorry.
It looks like we're waiting the night here, but that's okay. Can you make this jump in daytime? I don't even know.
I don't know.
I'm gonna try.
I have never done it before. There's no way, right?
Nah.
Yeah, no. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, the guard's eyesight is diminished at night, which makes some different movement possible. It's true of the Gerudo guards also.
Yes. The Gerudo guards become truly just like unaware of their surroundings at night. Like you could walk like right by them. I feel like the best example of that is in Majora's Mask, in the room where you get the hook shot. There's like that guard right at the beginning of the door that you just side hop right and run right by her and she does not see you. There's secret rupees in these braziers as well up there. But I don't think it's not 3 reds for sure. Dude, when was the last time I damage boosted to Zelda? I don't even remember. Must have been ages ago.
Good luck.
Oh, dang.
My man doesn't know the data.
I don't know it.
Not me, literally missing dot skip like 5 times.
I'm pretty sure you go like at brightest flash or something, or like a little tiny bit after. Like this should work. Oh, you know what I can do?
There's an easier way, yeah.
I
You
can
just wait
shield
for the
drop.
first frame where Link comes up.
Yeah,
so like he
and
goes
shield
down,
drop. Yeah.
and then first frame up, you shield drop 1 frame in mash B.
Yeah.
So next frame,
Yep.
I think. Yeah.
Oh no! I didn't shield drop it, but I think maybe it works anyway. Okay. The bomb
does
shoes
know the frame data.
The bomb
Yeah,
shoes
it went
stuck
off.
there because it was 1 frame from exploding. It just like stuck there.
What a coincidence. That means you win at the right time.
Yeah, true. You know, I actually think there's a chance for 3 red rupees there in that arrangement. Could be a very low chance though.
In the awning, like
Yeah, underneath
awning.
the underneath like the plants that are hanging overhead. I think there's a chance for like each of those rupees to be red or yellow, or red or blue or green.
Ooh, I just thought of something that I'm gonna file away in my brain as an interesting puzzle component for next year.
My goodness. Dude, get out of there. Or I'm just gonna wait. I'm pretty sure Exodus has a paste bin about the diving game. Exodus 122 or 112? I don't remember.
1, 1, 2, 2.
Yeah. All right. I got good health for this, so we are good to go. I'm looking forward to GDQ, man. It's gonna be fun. I haven't done a run at GDQ since 2016 when I did Glitchless Ocarina of Time.
8 years ago.
It was 8 years ago. It was a very long time ago.
Doesn't feel like 8 years ago.
No. And then this Saturday, I actually have another cool thing coming up. The director of the Narcissa Wright movie, Break the Game, messaged me a little while ago and asked if I would do a live run to be projected on a movie theater screen for a like launch party of the movie in a Seattle theater. So there's a bunch of people who are gonna watch the movie in the theater, and then I'm gonna do a Defeat Ganon run, and they're gonna project me up there, and the chat can follow along. The director's gonna be in the chat talking about the movie and answering questions and stuff. Should be fun.
Oh, that's cool. Will you be live in person or?
No, I'm streaming on my Twitch channel, and they're just gonna project it up on the theater. So yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah, it's happening this Saturday evening. If there's anyone in Seattle, you look up the Break the Game is the name of the movie. You can go see it in person. It's a pretty short movie. It's only like 70 minutes. But it tells the story of Narcissa Wright, Ocarina of Time, Zelda speedrunning legend.
That's how I got into Zelda speedrunning.
Yeah, so many of us.
I got into speedrunning via other means through classic Mega Man, but Zelda speedrunning was Wind Waker, like seeing her Wind Waker runs, and then of course Defeat Ganon, which was just any percent at the time.
Right.
2012, baby. My first OOT any percent was in 2012.
Yeah, you were speedrunning OOT before me. I was like, I got exposed.
It doesn't show. It doesn't show.
Yeah, well, you decided that maybe a little bit of variety is good, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna play one game for a decade.
That's fine. Hey, you know, I say this whenever you're on the show, but I feel like you definitely, but like a few of us are certainly. You ever think about how like, you know, you're in the like top 1% of 1% of people that know about this game. Like, Fig probably knows more about this game than the people who made the game, like on the architecture side.
Yeah, no, you're 100% right about that. I mean, like, everybody who made the game, you know, had their little piece that they were an expert on, and Fig is like, I've memorized the entire code base.
Visualize the system.
Visualize the system. Incredible. I
can't substantiate this claim, but somebody in chat is saying 4.975% for any individual rupee being purple in dive game.
Oh, interesting.
Which would intimate that it's quite unlikely to get 3. But
yeah, did I get the rupees for 60? I got the reds, so I'll go get the reds now. I'll go spend the rupees on that.
And then it's just the huge.
And then we go to Lost Woods to finish up. Yeah, you know, from like 2013 to 2018 or so, maybe even 2019, speedrunning was so all-consuming for me, this game in particular, that I almost didn't even play any other casual games. Like, casual gaming sort of died for me when I got into speedrunning because I was so laser focused on it. And like, only after like the pandemic happened and I had a bunch of extra free time at home did I like really get into casual gaming again, or like really start to rediscover a love for other games.
There's like a definite period of my life from like 2014 to 2019 probably, where I also didn't casual game almost at all. Like maybe 1 or 2 games a year.
Yeah.
And they would be like massive games. Or like a 60-hour JRPG or something. Like my relationship with casual gaming was absolutely killed throughout high school and early college because I was only speedrunning. just like you. Like that is it. All of my gaming attention was at grinding OOT or Mega Man or whatever.
Yeah.
And yeah, I would say just before the pandemic or maybe amidst the pandemic was when I also was like, because I hated it. All 5 of those years, I was like, I love speedrunning a lot, but I wish I could enjoy games casually.
Yeah.
But I just never had the desire to pick a game up or like spend time on it.
Right.
And so I don't know why, but it became really hard. I also, generally speaking, a weird part of my anxiety is like I struggle to start pieces of media. Once I open a book or like start a movie or a TV show, it's very easy for me to stay consistent with games also. But that initial opening of the book for some reason is very hard for me. And it was even more so with games in that era. But now I've been able to rekindle, just like you, my love for casual games. And there's more amazing games out now than ever before.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I'm trying to think of what was the thing that really got me back into it. I think it was Valheim, to be honest. In 2020, a bunch of my friends like all hopped into a Valheim server together, and that was like a magical experience. Like having like 10 dudes just chopping trees and having them fall on our heads for 5 hours. Like it was amazing.
I think for me, it might have been Fall Guys.
And then solo, right after that, I picked up Celeste and Hollow Knight, like back to back. That's a high L chase forever.
Yeah.
That's not going to get topped.
In late 2020, I bought and played Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3. And that was definitely my solo, like, oh wait, games are awesome.
Yeah, exactly.
And yeah, that's a tough bar to hit. Those games are incredible.
And you know what I think was another big reason why like solo casual gaming sort of died for me with speedrunning is that like I was exclusively a console gamer growing up, and like I didn't like understand how vast the sea of games was like on Steam or whatever for a long time. And then when console gaming, you know, I was mostly a Zelda kid growing up, and then when Nintendo hit their Wii U era, like I was like, oh well, there's just like no good games. Like I wasn't into the Wii U at all. And then especially with no Zelda coming out for the console the entire time, you know, like it just kind of like made me forget how good the experience can be.
Yeah, I think I'd always had a lot of PC games, but just, you know, struggled to play them. But yeah, these days I don't casual game nearly as many as some people. Like I talk to some people I know who are streamers and they're like, oh yeah, I'm clearing like a game a week.
Oh my God.
I'm like 6 games a year, but that's still better. Like that's still better than it was.
I don't have Ocarina.
PC, that's why I had you get the bottle.
Yeah. I'll pick up bugs here. Yes, I am using a new microphone recently.
Recommendation is definitely Overdid.
You know, the game that it's the only game that I've truly been addicted to in the past, and it is Factorio. Like I only have 2 games in my life that I've ever put over 1,000 hours into. It's Ocarina of Time, which is probably like 10,000, and Factorio, which is like 1,500 at this point. That game just it just like perfectly encapsulates my love of problem solving and video games at the same time, and engineering as well. It's like the perfect mix of all of those disciplines.
Yeah, I'm nervous to buy that game.
If you do it, like do it when you have like a relatively free weekend, because I guarantee you, if you have a free weekend when you play Factorio.
Oh, by the way, do you want the setup for this in a second?
Yeah. I have to play the song first, right? To like calm them down.
Yeah. A free weekend where I'm not worried about losing both days.
Yes, like if you have a free weekend, what the heck was that? If you have a free weekend, weird. You will absolutely lose like 20 hours to it in 2 days. No problem. C right is kind of a hard button for me with OI, so I'm going to put it on C left, which is right next to the B button.
Just ESSOI.
True. My voice is also a little raspy from being a little bit ill this weekend, which is why my voice sounds different.
So you need default damage, so enter and exit the...
How precise is the positioning here?
It's not.
Okay, I can just like walk up and do it.
Just pull a stick and get ISG without swinging the stick.
Oh, that's a Navi C-up on a blue?
Yeah.
That's interesting. Okay.
And then just like walk up slowly and pull stick.
And there he is. Gone. Dunzo. I just killed him and he was so peaceful. Look at that rupee. Holy moly. It's taller than I am.
It's huge.
I guess I'll just go to Zora's River Escape. I'll try to Hess. What just happened?
You do have ISG. I don't know if that's affecting anything.
Something really weird just happened with the room transition.
Oh, the light is weird.
The explosions stuck around lighting-wise, but also I didn't get hit. The explosion like disappeared. It unloaded. Did I just like do heat manipulation or something? That was really bizarre.
Is the light still weird, or am I?
Yeah, it is.
Imagining it.
It'll stick around until another explosion goes off or until I leave the area. I don't think I was too far away. I'm pretty sure the explosion hitbox died. Someone should clip that and see if I'm crazy or not.
A couple weird things have happened in this run.
I mean, honestly, that's one of the best things that these challenges are for. Like just pushing you to corners of the game that you wouldn't normally go to and interacting with the game in weird ways. Like so much interesting stuff can happen when you do that. Like nothing, more weird stuff has never happened to me than when I was consistently running glitchless because you just like touch the entire game the whole time, you know?
Mm-hmm. Nice.
All right, we are in there. I think this is it.
This is it. Time.
Sub-hour.
Let's go,
we did
Danny. Let's go, Danny.
Good puzzle. I liked it. I liked the extra difficulty challenge as well. I wonder how hard it would have been if I decided to never go to the same scene twice. I don't know how I would have gotten back to this place multiple times. I would have had to like save up all my money at once and then like, yeah, I don't know if it's possible.
That's why I said maybe don't do this because I don't know.
Fun fact. This says bean in Hylian.
Imagine being so dedicated to the craft, so dedicated to your work that you tattoo it on yourself.
It just says bean.
He's a bean guy. What can you say? What more is there to say?
Look at this guy.
I don't think the next show is ready. We are quite early. Could just throw a defeat Ganon at the wall.
Oh, just want to do a defeat Ganon run? We can try it. Yeah.
Yeah. Just
Why
do
not?
one little run.
Sure.
Little SGDQ preview.
Oh, yeah. You guys can't watch SGDQ or you will refuse to watch my stream in the upcoming future, then this is what goes on there.
So yeah, Danny is running Ocarina of Time Defeat Ganon at SGDQ, which is a sort of classic OOT category, but it has evolved a lot in the last 6 months.
Yeah. Whoa, ZFG with the raid. Perfect timing, but I mean, kind of just missed the challenges. Now we're just doing a normal speed run. What's up, ZFG? Welcome.
Yeah, welcome in, everybody. This is Challenger Approaching. This is a hotfix show. Danny and I just did our annual puzzle exchange, which is where I make a puzzle for Danny and Danny makes a puzzle for me. We both just completed the puzzles. Free ZFG. Is ZFG banned?
Really?
I'm not a mod, so I wouldn't know. But now Danny's going to do a little showcase of Defeat Ganon, the speedrun he'll be doing at SGDQ. We're just gonna do a quick run, and that'll be that.
That's funny. Oh, he isn't really banned. Okay, that's good. All right, here we go. We're gonna jump in. Whoever's on the timer, if you're ready, 3, 2, 1, let's go.
We have confirmation ZFG is not banned. This is huge.
Very nice.
He wouldn't be able to raid if he were. That's a good point.
Oh,
That's
really?
a
You
good
can't rate
point.
it. That's a good. I see. Like,
Isn't that a good feature? That's
yeah.
a
If I
good
was designing a
feature.
website, I wouldn't even think to do that. You know? Like,
Yeah, I don't think they thought of it either. I think that was
Probably
something
for a
we had to
while.
tell them.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So this is Defeat Ganon, and the goal of the run is, surprise, surprise, to defeat Ganon. But the name of the category, the full name is actually Defeat Ganon, no SRM. And on our way to defeat Ganon, we have one restriction. This is we can't use the SRM glitch, stale reference manipulation, very powerful glitch that you can essentially do anything. You can rewrite the game from the inside. In particular, you can use it to warp to the credits in just under 4 minutes. That's the any % run of this game. That's the fastest way to win. But instead, we are going to limit ourselves to actually defeating the final boss. And you can also use SRM to get to the final boss faster than what we're going to do here. But we're not going to do that. So this run is essentially asking the question, how fast can you take a stick and bomb shoes, go to Dodongo's Cavern, and do a glitch that will warp us to the end of the game. And we'll see what that is in a little bit.
Do you have game audio, Danny?
Do I have game audio? I do. Is it not being transmitted?
I don't know.
Let me also just change my mapping.
They can imagine the game audio. Here, I'll do it. Yeah. What?
Here's
Did it
what we'll
work?
do. I'm just gonna reset my capture device, and it'll hopefully work. Deactivate, reactivate, and you should have game audio now. Very nice. That's weird. They're just sometimes the switch to the GameCube game is weird. Like the Wii transitions what kind of audio video out it does. And that actually caused problems at Fast 50 as well.
Hey, Danny, can you unminimize OBS?
Oh, I sure can.
Hey,
My
thanks.
bad.
All good. I can see.
Okay. So really, we just gotta get to Kakariko by nighttime, or does it even matter? No, it doesn't matter for this run if we get there by nighttime or not. But we do need to get to Dodongo's Cavern at nighttime. It can't be the next morning, because the glitch that we're gonna do only works as Child Link at nighttime. And that sounds very silly, but it's a true fact. Nice little side hop west to skip this owl.
Is that Wes faster than if you break a stick? I know for this
no.
category you obviously need the stick, but I imagine the stick is faster.
Yeah, recoil speed is like 13, and side hop speed is only like 7.5 if you get it perfectly. Okay, so the very next stop is bottom of the well. We need to get some bomb shoes and a shield, and then we will have everything we need to go defeat the King of Evil. And so this is the setup that I did in your challenge, Adef, and it failed with the sword, which is interesting. So I guess the shape of a jump slash is different with stick and sword.
Huh. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, we're gonna do the same glitch that we did about a half hour ago to get the bomb shoes. My defeat cannon PB is 10:52, which is about 20 seconds slower than the record. There are some faster strats I could be learning to cover those 20 seconds, but they are very hard, and I've been practicing for marathon runs. So I've been trying to keep up with my practice on the slow strats, the safe ones. So pause buffering on the GameCube is actually a lot harder than it is on Wii Virtual Console. The pauses take a lot longer, and they're marginally more inconsistent as well, weirdly. Okay, this looks good. So we use the dead body of the Skulltula to push us out of bounds. And we use that to get the bomb juice. And we have one more order of business here in bottom of the well, and that is to get a shield and also to replenish the Deku Stick we used to kill the Skulltula. Bottom of the well is really like a one-stop shop for this run. Like, it has everything. We need a stick, we need a shield, and we need bomb juice, and it has all three things.
It was so funny to me, like, or not funny, I guess, sad maybe, how we've had so many methods for not just choose, but like to make bottom of the well such a utilitarian place in standard OOT for so long.
Yeah.
And it's been such a block for OOT 3D for so long.
Yeah.
Because like early explosives is such a gateway to so much routing possibility in this game. And OOT 3D had just been locked out of it for so long. I think they had a big any percent breakthrough like 2 years ago that wound up not requiring early explosives, this method at least, not choose. But it is funny that, like, you know, Grezzo did one thing, I guess, and it is prevent early choose.
Yeah. So we're going to get a glitch called lunge storage here. I'm going to do a forward lunge slash, but got interrupted by falling off the ledge there. And so the lunge didn't actually get a chance to come out, and so the lunge is kind of stored. And it'll come out the next time I do any slash attack, any melee attack with the Deku Stick. And so I'm going to do a jump slash, because the jump slash already causes a pretty large forward movement when it lands. And that'll get augmented by the lunge, which is going to pop at the same time. And that allows you to do some special stuff, like clipping through the corner of this fence. All right, so we have everything we need. We just need to get to Dodongo's Cavern, and Ganon lives there now, if you know where to look.
He moved.
Oh my goodness, that's an aggressive tech type. Sometimes they take forever to start coming at you, and other times they just, like, they see you coming a mile away and they time their jump perfectly. All right, gonna do a little safety save here. Okay, so what you're about to see is going to make very little sense. I will try my best to explain it while I'm doing it.
You asked me to explain it? Sorry, I looked away.
No, it's okay, I can do it.
Okay, word.
So our goal is to get out of bounds on the wrong side of a load plane that divides this room and the next room, so that we can duplicate this room a few times. And we're going to duplicate some stuff in this room called dynamic polygons, which is the class of collision that makes up a bunch of stuff like the big Dodongo skull above us here on the right, or the moving elevators. And if we duplicate it enough, it'll overflow the region of memory that's meant to hold it and start corrupting and overwriting whatever comes next, which happens to be the collision of the map itself. And so we're going to corrupt the map's collision and use that corruption to our advantage by creating a custom loading zone. if I get this right, okay, we're going to duplicate the room here. Those colors means it worked. Duplicate it a couple more times. So the main room has now been loaded 4 times. And the destination of the custom loading zone is the volume of the enemy music that plays when you're nearby small enemies. And so I just killed that little enemy at a known distance away to set the volume value to value 4F. And so when I touch the custom loading zone, we're gonna go to scene 4F, which is Ganon.
Yo, nice. GG.
That was not bad. It was good. I've been practicing that explanation a lot.
It's good.
Yeah, so this was found recently, but also 7 years ago, kind of. Both times by me, interestingly enough. 7 years ago, I was messing around at Dodongo's Cavern, just duplicating rooms, and then all of a sudden, a bunch of the map collision disappeared, like I was falling through floors and walking through walls and stuff. And it was determined that that was caused by duplicating the dynapolys, like the elevators and the Dodongo jaw and stuff. If you dupe enough of them, it corrupts the scene collision, which causes some of the collision to just disappear. But disappearing is like the least interesting thing that can happen, right? If you corrupt it right and you overwrite the perfect values in the perfect places, loading zones are part of the scene collision, so you can make new loading zones. And the only thing that happened to me 7 years ago was that the collision disappeared and then my game crashed. And, I attributed the game crash to be like, oh, well, shit's corrupted. So, that's just how it is. And then 7 years go by and we learn what's really happening. And it turns out that this trick only works as Child Link at nighttime. And the result when you're at other combinations of age and time of day is mostly crashing the game. And so when somebody, Natalia has died, is a OT glitch hunter, and when he messaged me this January with the intentional idea that, like, what if we control the corruption to create a loading zone? And I went to go check it out. I literally 5 minutes later, I got a warp to Ganon by accident. And it just so happened that I had been testing it as Child Link at nighttime this time. So, yeah, just a lot of luck all around. It was really, really cool trick. A lot of luck went into discovering it, even though it was intentionally planned to be possible. I stumbled upon a working setup after it was brought up a few months ago.
That's why he's the GOAT. That's why he's the GOAT.
Okay, and that's time right there. Jeez. Dude, 12:45 is a pretty good marathon time. That was like
and
a
you
relatively
also
clean
paused to like fix the audio and
True.
reopen OBS.
Yeah, that was only 2 minutes off
like
my PB. That's pretty good.
GG's, dude. Well, Danny, any final shout-outs here?
Shout out to you, first of all. Thanks for having me on. This was great. Anytime I do anything with ADEF, it's a fun time. So you're going to see us both at GDQ next month. I'm going to be doing the run you just saw, and ADEF is going to be commentating on the couch. And I would like to shout out my my speedrun documentation website, StratDB, stratdb.app. It's a great website to tag any uploads on YouTube with community curated notes to make things easier to find. An example search you can make on StratDB for Ocarina of Time is, what strats can I perform in Bottom of the Well with no more than 2 bombs and 1 Deku Stick as Adult Link, right? Like, you can search for exactly that, and it will come up with all the videos that match that criteria. And if that sort of thing sounds powerful to you, you can set up your game with a profile on StratDB and start uploading and start tagging, and it really helps recall from videos that sites like YouTube won't really surface for you unless you know exactly what to look for. And I guess, yeah, that's it. if you want to know more about the glitch you just saw, my YouTube, DannyB21892, I've got a half-hour documentary on it. Explains everything down to the nitty-gritty if you want to really know how it works. And other than that, I'll be streaming all month, practicing for GDQ, doing some other stuff on twitch.tv/DannyB.
Word. Danny, thank you. Yeah, everybody go follow Danny on everything. Check out StratDB. It's a good time. But that's going to be it for Challenger Approaching this evening, but it's not the end of the gaming. We have our horror show with Ecdysis called Speedruns from the Crypt coming up right after this. We're going to take a brief break and then go to more speedrunning. So that's really exciting. Looks like we got Punchy on this evening. Should be good. If you're watching on YouTube, be sure to press that like button and subscribe to the channel. We'd love to see you back. And if you're watching on Twitch right now, subs, Prime Gaming subs, gift subs, and bits cheered on the GDQ Twitch channel help support the hotfix. If you enjoy watching speedruns, consider subbing to the channel. All right, gamers, I have been ADEF. You can find me as ADEF on everything, and that's it. Everybody be well, take care. We got more hotfix coming up in just a few minutes. Stick around.